Pranks. Some people love them, and others hate them. Prank videos are probably one of the most controversial types of content on YouTube at the moment. But I think we can all agree that pranking someone you know can be pretty fun. Last year after I just moved, I was sitting and looking at YouTube on my phone. I noticed that I was able to connect my phone to my brother's Xbox. You guys should know a little bit about my brother. He's 4 years younger than me, and he kind of gets scared easily. So I, of course, had to come up with some new way to traumatize him. If you've never watched the movie The Ring, there's a video that if you watch it and don't show it to someone else, Samara, the girl who died and was the main antagonist of the movie, would come out of your TV and kill you. My brother never watched The Ring, but the video is pretty weird by itself, and I knew he'd get scared if I played it anyways. I went into the menu on YouTube and played it on my brother's Xbox. I heard him run out of his room and into the hallway. "What are you doing, Simon?" "Nothing." He went back in, and I could see on my phone that he'd closed the video. I mean, I could have stopped there, but I didn't really want to do that. So I, of course, played it again. Now this time my brother actually came running out of his room, down the stairs to where I was sitting. You could just tell he was actually scared, thinking that he was actually being haunted or something. What is it this time? "My room is being haunted, okay?" "Simon, your room isn't being haunted." "Yes, it is! My TV is at least haunted, so..." What are you talking about? During this conversation, I was able to stop the video from playing. Simon took me into his room, where, to his surprise, there was no video on his TV. It was just there! I convinced him that it was nothing and that he'd be fine. 10 minutes later, I played the video again. "The ghost is back!" I'm not sure I was able to trick him so easily. The YouTube screen showed up every time I played the video, so I don't know how he thought the TV itself was being possessed. After I told him that it was actually me, he proceeded to break down and say that I almost ruined his life, and that if I ever did that again, he would prank me back. Judging by his past pranks, I wasn't too worried about that. A few months later, I decided that it would be funny to rickroll him through the Xbox. So I played the video a few times. He kept taking it off, and I just kept replaying and never gonna give you up until he turned the Xbox off. I left my room to see him standing in the kitchen. "Wait, weren't you just on your Xbox?" "No." It turns out, I was actually rickrolling my neighbor's Xbox the whole time. I've never talked to my neighbors, so I don't even know who I was rickrolling. Oops. Hey everybody, it's Casey here. So first of all, thanks for 500 subscribers. That's a pretty good milestone in my opinion. So, thanks. So, I'm just gonna say it. School is starting very soon, unfortunately. And, first of all, that's just terrible by itself. But, I do not know how much time I'm gonna have to animate during school, or during the school season. Just because I usually just sit there all day and animate during the summer. So now who knows what's gonna happen. So this might be my last consistent upload because I have a lot of art homework to do. And if it was like math homework, I could just look it up. But art actually takes thought. Yeah. So I'm sorry if I go like a month between uploads. I promise I will not stop working on them. It's just, I don't know how much time I'm going to have. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, you should like it. That would be a good idea. And also show it to everyone you know. Be like, wow, look at this video. You will like it, for sure. And then they'll get to this outro and they'll be like, oh, that's why they showed it to me. Yep. That's it for sure. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.